Daily Mass Readings and Reflection. May 18, 2023. Thursday of the 6th week of Easter. Memorial Day of St. John I, Pope and Martyr. First reading. Acts chapter 18. Verses 1-8. Paul left Athens and went to Corinth. There he met a Jew named Aquila, a native of Pontus, who had recently come from Italy with his wife Priscilla because Claudius had ordered all the Jews to leave Rome. He went to visit them, and, because he practiced the same trade, stayed with them and worked, for they were tent-makers by trade. Every Sabbath, he entered into discussions in the synagogue, attempting to convince both Jews and Greeks. When Silas and Timothy came down from Macedonia, Paul began to occupy himself totally with preaching the word, testifying to the Jews that the Christ was Jesus. When they opposed him and reviled him, he shook out his garments and said to them, "Your blood be on your heads. I am clear of responsibility. From now on I will go to the Gentiles." So he left there and went to a house belonging to a man named Titus Justus, a worshipper of God. His house was next to a synagogue. Crispus, the synagogue official, came to believe in the Lord along with his entire household, and many of the Corinthians who heard believed and were baptized. Responsorial Psalm. The Lord has revealed to the nations his saving power. Gospel. John chapter 16. Verses 16-20. Jesus said to his disciples, "A little while, and you will no longer see me. And again a little while later and you will see me." So some of his disciples said to one another, "What does this mean that he is saying to us, 'A little while and you will not see me, and again a little while and you will see me, and, because I am going to the Father'?" So they said, "What is this little while, of which he speaks? We do not know what he means." Jesus knew that they wanted to ask him. So he said to them, "Are you discussing with one another what I said, 'A little while and you will not see me, and again a little while and you will see me'? Amen, amen, I say to you, you will weep and mourn. While the world rejoices, you will grieve, but your grief will become joy." Reflection. Your grief will become joy. The Greek mikron, a little while, refers to a brief period of time. This expression of Jesus, which appears only in John's Gospel, is a veiled reference to his approaching death and resurrection. He would be quickly taken from the disciples by death. This event would unfold from the moment he is arrested in Gethsemane until he is laid in a tomb. But as quickly as he is snatched from the disciples by his passion and death, Jesus soon rises from the dead, and he is seen again by the disciples, this time as the glorified Lord. All these events happened so fast that the perplexed disciples could hardly comprehend what Jesus meant by them. And in the end, in a little while, Jesus goes to what is eternal, the fellowship with the Father in his resurrection. The short time that Jesus was taken away from his disciples and the short bliss of the Easter fellowship with the risen Christ are but a foretaste of the lasting joy that the faithful will experience in the Father's kingdom.